regular meeting. Everybody set? Okay, we're gonna call the July 1st, 2024 work session to order. We're gonna stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. Okay, Mr. Sabosley, please take over.
Test. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we have a short agenda tonight. First up, under planning and economic development, Parkside Estates Phase 3 major subdivision. If you remember, Parkside Estates is a housing plan across from Boyce Park, initially developed around 2017, 2018. They are pretty much built out of their Phase 1. I think there's one house left I saw in one of Sam's reports. Phase 2 is being sold right now. So they're working on opening up Phase 3. They submitted a major subdivision plan to the Planning Commission. They've gone through the Planning Commission, and Planning Commission is recommending that council approve this. So really what they'll do after approval, the road for Phase 3 is not built, the utilities are not there. So realistically, the Phase 3 would probably open next year, give them time to open up and sell to finish Phase 2. So Planning Commission is recommending that council put this on their agenda, and they are recommending approval of this major subdivision.
Any comments, questions, discussion?
I just read that because we built this plan, that's what started the flooding down there. Is that not true?
So yes, those are the complaints that we've heard. Now, the housing plan has on-site stormwater management. Mr. Maital is very familiar with that, and it's the rest of Holiday Park that doesn't have any detention system. Bob, I don't know if you want to talk about how, those ponds are designed to hold back the stormwater that is coming from the plan. Because basically when you submit a plan to the borough, ultimately you have to prove that there's property with everything being built than there was before, correct, Bob?
Correct. You have a stormwater ordinance, and it's been updated a couple of times. The ordinance requires that they produce no more runoff than after the development is fully built as there would be before. So we review this for the borough. The County Conservation District also reviews the stormwater management aspects of these things. Development in that watershed that has actual stormwater management facilities there, because most of the area.
That answers my question. Thank you.
Okay, any further discussion, comments, questions? Okay, it'll be a motion, it'll be on the agenda.
Under personnel and management, we have 4 items that are executive session items, and they will be covered by council in executive session. Nothing for public safety. Parks and Recreation, we have an application for a special use permit for Leilula's Pizza. This is the 3rd year, I think, that they're doing a kickball fundraiser, and the special use permit allows them, or they're asking to use the baseball. Hello. Okay, so the baseball fields at Plum Creek Park. Jess, I was looking at the application. Well, first of all, I didn't see the actual application in our packet. Do we have that? Okay, and then I don't see these, so they need to give us an insurance certificate. I just see their application for an insurance certificate. So we don't have the actual certificate.
No, she had just sent me
Okay.
that document.
So I would recommend to council that we make this an agenda item, but if they don't have their, we've told them over and over, and it seems to be every year the same problem, getting the insurance certificate. So if there's no insurance certificate,
Get that
very good.
sent to you.
So she's applied for it, she just doesn't have it.
Any other questions, comments? So we'll make this an agenda item
Yes.
pursuant to getting the insurance certificate.
Yes, yes. It's for a good cause.
Yeah, and we waive the fee on that, correct?
Yes, there's no fee, right. So that's it for Parks and Rec. Under Finance, not an agenda item, but just an informational item. The Finance Committee met last week with our professional auditors, Mardusel, to go over the 2023 audit report. And they will be here to present their I say findings, but there are no findings like you would have in a report. They'll present a 5 or 10 minute review of their work on our 2023 financial statements. So, like I said, not an agenda item, just they'll be up here early on in the meeting to make their presentation.
Yeah, they do that every year.
Yes,
We usually do it under president's comments, don't we?
yes, yes. Item number 2 under Finance, fee ordinance. So from time to time, council updates the fee ordinance to make changes to the fees themselves or to bring on new fees. So in this case, we're updating fees for engineering review fees, grading and excavation, required escrow for certain planning projects, update to police department fees, additions to the rental space fees, and a new thing here, we've talked about it for a while, but we're going to be bringing on credit card payments here in the office. So we've had a lot of requests in the past for people who want to pay by credit card for building permits, but you'll be able to pay for police reports, building permits, whatever. So the ordinance will show that there'll be a convenience fee for the residents to use their credit card. Certainly they can use cash, check like they always have, but if they want to use their own credit card to pay for it, they'll just pay the convenience fee, which I think is about 3.95% of the transaction.
Comments, discussion, questions? Okay, that'll be an agenda item.
Is there a maximum fee in this case? Sorry. 3.95% everything, or is there like a maximum?
I would have to check, but I don't think there's a maximum. So, I'll be honest, I don't think. I would have to check with Jason to see. I mean, we could make, we could cap it, but we're going to end up paying the fee then, which I don't think we want to do.
So it's a pass-through fee.
It is a pass-through fee, exactly, yes. Yeah, so, we've been trying to figure this out for a while, how we would do this, and, I mean, the simplest way is just doing it as a pass-through fee. So if you want to use your credit card as a convenience to you, you pay the pass-through fee, the percentage fee, which is not unlike what you do at many restaurants today.
Any other comments, discussion? Okay.
The last item under finance is grant agreement for US Open Bridge at Oakmont. So if you remember, last year, we were approached by Oakmont Country Club about being the applicant for the RCAP grant that they wanted to apply for. Oakmont Country Club could not be an actual applicant The borough would be an eligible applicant. They're actually the sub-applicant for this. So they've undertaken renovations worth about $10 to $12 million, and they're seeking this we have been working with Oakmont Country Club for the past year, as well as the Department of Revenue has appointed a consultant that we're working with. So finally, they issued a grant agreement, which I sent out to Bruce last week to take a look at. And I think Bruce's comment was pretty much on spot, where he said, as part of this grant agreement that's about 40 pages long, there's a list of special conditions in Appendix B. And I think, Bruce, you said that you wanted to make sure that our engineers were comfortable with approving those items in